Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on EWT, Energy Web Token. But before I get started, please click the like and subscribe button as it helps this channel grow very quickly. So we're going to take a look at Energy Web Token. I found this cryptocurrency and I knew I had to invest in it because I know the upside potential of it. So let's take a look. So first we see this. Alliance Block and Energy Web announced strategic partnership to facilitate increased institutional participation. Now, ALBT, if you don't know what that is, we're going to do a video on that very soon. It's also a very good cryptocurrency to buy into. But now they're partnered with them. And then we see this. We build operating systems for energy grids, powering the zero carbon economy. Think about how big that alone is without any other. Say that was the only thing that they were doing, right? This would already be huge. Why? Because we see states all the time losing power. And EWT can fix that. Then we see this. Energy Web and RMI unveil decarbonization approach for electricity-intensive industries. Approach qualifies material emissions impact of renewable energy purchases by any buyer. Initial focus is certification for Bitcoin miners. Now, a lot of people think when we go into like a utility run that Bitcoin goes away. It doesn't. It's going to become an F asset on the Flare network. So it's still going to be around. It's not like Bitcoin just goes to zero and that's it. It's gone. So people are still going to want to mine Bitcoin. And guess what? EWT fixes that. Because it could make whatever energy is used for Bitcoin mining now CO2 neutral. So decarbonizing the Filecoin blockchain in support of the Crypto Climate Accord. Protocols Labs and Energy Web showcase an open source solution for decentralized renewable energy purchasing by crypto miners. So it doesn't even pertain to only Bitcoin. It could be whatever crypto you're mining. And you could become carbon neutral and use renewable energy to mine. So think about that. No more bans on Bitcoin mining anywhere because Energy Web fixes that. And you wouldn't see that every couple months and every time we're in a bear market. Oh, this country bans Bitcoin mining. That country bans Bitcoin mining. EWT fixes it. I'm also super bullish for them, a blockchain company with growth potential into turning virtually every field green. EcoWatt is one of the few projects that I know pushing for a greener narrative, connecting their cause and their token EWT to the metaverse, allowing users to build a virtual garden completely CO2 neutral. You see what's going on here? We know when crypto regulations come out that there's going to be a lot of talk about energy consumption. EWT will fix this. It will easily pass regulatory clarity. And this is going to be big. I could already see it. So you're describing Energy WebX while you don't know it. And what do we see here? Steadin and Energy Web partner up to enhance cybersecurity measures, developing a digital identity-backed system to boost grid security. Now, you already seen all of those commercials from Generac where they're taking down the energy, the whole grid, and you should have a Generac generator in case that happens. But think about it. Think about how much security has to go into the energy grid. It's very important. It's going to become more important. It's even going to be important as far as Web3. So now we see Energy Web already dealing with security issues and taking care of it. And then we see this. Avelia, a blockchain-powered book and claim solution that provides you with fully traceable environmental attributes of SAF to help decarbonize your air travel. Again, it's just a matter of time until they put some kind of regulation in place for air travel. And they're going to do it with vehicles also. At some point, they're going to say, listen, you got to switch over to an electric vehicle. And they're already trying to do it with the gas prices. So Energy Web and NG Energy Access leverage crypto to expand solar energy access in sub-Saharan Africa. New crowdfunding platform will provide low-cost finance for clean energy projects in Africa. So they're also doing good for people. And at the same time, they're helping the climate control. So, and they're tied to security. So what else can we see with Energy Web Token? Well, now we see payments, and I always talk about that on this channel. If your cryptocurrency deals with payments, it's going to be big. Energy Web announces development of renewable energy EV charging with Vodafone and MasterCard. First ever solution to guarantee that all energy used to charge an EV is from renewable sources. Energy Web to provide OS, Vodafone to provide EV identification, and MasterCard to manage payments. So we see now when you go, this is going to be big for Tesla because the operating system that is inside of the charging station is going to be provided by Energy Web. And at some point, this is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. So you got to look at it like that. Where is your cryptocurrency going to be in the future? Well, the bigger the industry gets, the bigger and more valuable your cryptocurrency becomes. Energy Web X has been making huge news lately and shows blockchain can have a positive real-world impact when designed to solve a specific problem. Truly a shining star in the crypto space, EWT. Shell, Accenture, Amex, and blockchain provide for sustainable air fuel. Think about how big that's going to be. I mean, you know how many, jets are in the air and planes? It's going to become massive. What other crypto project has this kind of real world adoption? Energy Web and Energy ACC are proud to announce the crowd fund for solar. That's talking about sub-Saharan Africa. So they're going to be involved in anything energy at some point. Just a glimpse of what the future is holding. Supply chain, real estate, retail, play to earn, and energy. We see energy is going to be bigger, I believe, than a lot of other things. Why? Because we use it in our day-to-day lives. Every time you turn on a light switch, it uses energy. And if your cryptocurrency is tied to it, it's almost like investing in the electric company early on. Because these cryptocurrencies are not going anywhere. We all know this. We know they're going to fix a lot of the problems we had from years ago. Think about how slow it is to make payments and things like that. How cryptocurrency is going to change that. Think about the blackouts and everything else that you hear about. Energy Web Token fixes that. It's going to fix a lot of issues as far as going green. It's going to pass all of those regulations that say for instance, okay, you want to open up a Bitcoin mining operation. And right away they're going to tell you, well, this is going to consume way too much power. And, look at how much power costs. Well, what if you could prepay it and become carbon neutral? You would pass whatever regulations as far as energy use they want to, impose on you. Energy Web Token fixes it. With that said, I'm going to wrap up today's video. I want to thank you all for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.